Hey everyone, it's Lisa. Today on DoodleDrawArt, I'm doing a color swatch of my new Pocket Field Sketchbox. It's a set of 24 watercolors made by Sakura Koi. It's a Japanese company. I picked this up on Amazon. I'll put a link in the video description for you if you like. It's got 24 colors and it came with a water brush. I don't tend to use water brushes all that much, but what I'm doing now is I'm just making a quick palette of all of the colors, a swatch palette, so I can see what the colors look like on paper. When you look at them on the actual paint palette, well, before they're wet and placed on the paper, you can tell what color it is, but it's definitely not the same in appearance as once you put it out on the paper. So I'm just going to go through each of these colors and put on really dark, thick coat of the paint up at the top of the section. And then I'm going to wet my brush, first clean it. So I have two water jugs. I have a clean water jug and a dirty water jug. So I'll get the clean water and make sure I've got pure color, and I'll just place it here on the top of each of these columns, and then I'll clean my brush again and pick up just water, and I'll blend the color down the column so that I can see the different gradations, the different levels of color that I can get when adding more and more water to the color. As I was saying, I really like these colors. They're super juicy. There's lots and lots of color in them, so you can get super vibrant colors, and they dry quite vibrantly as well, even with just one dark coat. The great thing about watercolors, of course, is that you can layer them and they end up having lots of flexibility in the amount of color that you can put down. This little kit has a nice little easel attached to the top as well. You see how it's angled open. The section that's white, that's open from the back, is just the right size to put a 4x6 sheet of watercolor paper in there, and you can use it on the go to paint directly on your palette, which is super cool. And it's got a little loop for your fingers underneath so that you can keep hold of the palette while you're working. So I've only taken this kit out to work once, working outside on plein air if you're in America, and it worked really well, but I wasn't really sure what all the color gradations were going to be, so I did a lot of test swatching on a separate piece of paper. So thought I would take the chance now to take a little time and put these colors all out on my palette. I think now that I know I like it, it's worth it to do this just to have the reference. So I'm not going to talk about this anymore, but if you have any questions about it, by all means, pop me some messages here in the video description in the comment section, and we'll see you next time.